Yo, how you coming? How you coming? Show with Realrello. I just want to apologize for the couple of videos that's gonna come out with no real audio in the background. I've been trying to fix that. We finna make sure that stuff gonna stop, and we gonna get our audio back and working. Fuck you talking about? We finna get our shit working, and then I got some videos coming out. I'm gonna spice it up, put my own editing into it. It's gonna take a little while to get out, but shoot, once we get this issue going, and then once we get this issue settled with the audio, and the videos start actually having the background audio, I'll be having less stuff to actually edit. So I just wanted to come in and just make sure motherfuckers knew that it's coming slow right now, even though, I'm working to making something here, and I don't want to show like I'm slacking on it already. I'm trying to show that I'm really dedicated to it, and I'm at least gonna try and keep pushing through it. And right now, and it's gonna just take a little tug with that editing and stuff, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. But shoot, just came to update. Like, subscribe if you want to. Remember, the channel is just starting. Shit, come up for the blow up, and we gonna keep it rolling. And shoot, I'm gonna most definitely start dropping my stuff in there so people could most definitely comment to me and ask to play the game, see what's to it, what games y'all play, because I'm open to having people play with me, because I ain't have no real homies that's out here trying to play the game like that. They got other stuff going on. And just so motherfuckers know, I'll be recording when I do games with people and stuff like that. Just not to monetize all people, just to keep it real, because I'm trying to do my personal self video, myself playing the game a lot, because it gets me motivated. But I'm gonna stop yapping, and whatever's next after this. Yo, how you coming? Show over Realrello. And today I'm doing something new, even though doing YouTube is new to me right now still, but I'm doing something new with how I'm doing it. Today I'm playing a game called Superball. It's, if you read the title of this video, it's a game that resembles Rocket League a lot. And for more personal context, I'm a person that played Rocket League. I think I first picked it up around like high school or something, like the start of high school. No, actually 8th grade. And then 8th or 7th grade going on. And I always loved the game, how the mechanics and just the development of the game. For context on that even more, Rocket League was paid before then. I think it was like $30-something or something. And I think I scrounged up enough change to get it when I did. But now it's free, and I feel like an idiot for that. But I just love to see this type of situation, the game I played, being seen in a new light, in a new perspective, and I just wanted to check it out and see if it was a real decent game or something, We're looking at the tutorial right now, basically. The tutorial was decent. It wasn't nothing really for sure. It was just some little, tell you the mechanics and whatnot. Did not finish it all the way, but I definitely gave it a good gander, To me, now a lot of games nowadays be opening up just like this game, where they promote themselves and then they show the battle pass they gotta have and stuff like that, the stuff that you gotta pay to do all that, all the paywall stuff. But we're not here for all that. We're here to play the game. But first thing I do, I go ahead and check out a little bit on the heroes and stuff, just see how the characters and the character selection type of thing is. And from what I see, there's like 3 different classifications your kids could be under: the offensive, the defensive, and I guess like a mixture of both, which I wonder how good would the mixture of both would be, you feel me? But shit, I only played with one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I only played with one classification, which was the offensive. Like I said, I played with my boy Murphy, and shoot, character do it. I ain't gonna lie. But maybe if this video got I ain't even gonna push myself 10 likes, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and throw another video in there, just looking at the other little stuff, the other little characters, if motherfuckers like it, motherfuckers like the feel of this, and I can go back and play the game like with my audio and all that and stuff like that, and record it as a regular little video. I'll probably go do that, but for right now I'm just looking at this stuff right now because I think the game cool. I'll probably play it on my personal time. I starting off playing with my boy Murphy, and just starting off looking at him. He got 2 skills, a skill and a super skill. The wave traversal, it's a decent little skill, allows you to clear a short distance in a short amount of time with a little type of resistance to anybody trying to take the ball away from you. I also want to say the way the ball is, like how they do the mechanics with the ball move. The ball movement is kind of it's slight, but for me, it's a little clunky how you're allowed to just grab the ball immediately. They do got a mechanic where you can hit it, but that mechanic where you just grab the ball immediately, that kind of felt a little clunky to me. It kind of felt a little cheating off, especially with my dude Murphy's skill. That's why I say he's so raw. It's because as soon as you grab the ball, especially with your traversal skill, nobody really can hit you right away. And my teammate, we gonna see later on, he had a skill just as raw. Okay, we starting the game now. So it's me, Robot Bro, and Magic Mink. And then we going against the Buff Cat, Skinny Warthog, and Anti-Robot Bro. And I ain't gonna lie, starting the game off. Again, like I said, the clunky movement, you get used to it. It ain't that clunky. It's just, it kind of feel kind of cheating for me with doing it, because it's like you instantly can grab the ball and it can't really detect. You'll see that later on in the video too. The game can't really detect some of the times like who gets the choice to have the ball. If it auto grabs, it kind of just like gives it off to the person, like a different person. At sometimes point in the game, you'll see that repeatedly in the game. Some moments I wasn't supposed to have that ball, but it definitely passed that ball to me. I do want to say though, I like the passing mechanic. Given that my first score was actually from a pass, I didn't personally use the passes because I didn't see that mechanic until my partners and them was using it, and I didn't know how to use it. But the passing mechanic was smooth and nice. Well, smooth as it could be, especially with it tells, I don't know if it tells everyone the angles that it does that, but it certainly told me when my partner was setting me up for a pass. He did his shit when he whoop, and I got that. You can see that me and my partner was back to back going pass for pass stuff. He was doing it. I was trying my best with the regular little, just throw it up in the air passes, but he was definitely tossing me them lobs. So shout out to bro. Not speaking on that failed super score, but the super abilities are real unique in a way. I like how they sometimes affect the terrain. Go! Let's go, let's go. You know, it'll affect like movement speed and stuff like that. Like Murphy's a regular ability, but his super ability affects the ball itself, like kind of give it a magnetic force to it. And they gave them unique type of specials. So I kind of like that, the specials and stuff. Seeing everything that's like happening in the field, you can see it gets pretty chaotic trying to get this ball and stuff. You can see somebody just throwing some type of projectile out there, hitting nothing. But you can also see I didn't hit a nasty juke move on one of these motherfuckers. The center didn't know where the fuck he was at. Also gotta make sure I do my little taunt, you know. Little rage bait never hurt nobody, you feel me? But you can also see my other teammate's super ability where he kind of like hits the ball with a excessive amount of force launching it, and then my teammate shows his little ability where he just teleports straight to the ball, got it right in the goal. Yeah, once again showing this game has really unique and powerful type of super abilities that can change the game battle in a minute. But no lie, for the rest of this game, it just shows straight domination on our side. We just get the straight whooping up, no battle. But you also get to see a little glimpse of how that little ball thing I was saying right now, how it just randomly chooses or picks when it wants to swing what different direction, and depends on how many times people. It's real weird and clunky, but it worked on our favor. We definitely enjoyed that little goal we got. Alright, now while we watch the blue team try to get a point, you see my team overly scoring their ass. I'm finna ramble a little bit on mechanics and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, the holding mechanic of the ball is kind of weird to me. It's not bad, especially for how the game is, especially for how small the map is. That type of holding the ball is, I guess, is somewhat making the game go faster, even though it's like 5 minutes each game, but it makes it go faster, like on the scoring ratio and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a little clunky to me. And what I would suggest is, I like the holding the ball mechanic, but I would suggest having it so that's not the default, because having it the default kind of makes it a little, unless they go keep the map like that. I ain't gonna lie, the map like that, it'll work, because you know, it doesn't make no real difference. But to me, if it was the map was just a little bit bigger, to make it more efficient and a little more fun, have it as not the immediate default to grab the ball, but have it to where you just hit the ball. You can grab it, but I want it to be more of a holding, so you can like set it up, throw it in the air, possibly do a little move to throw it farther in the air, like setting it up and stuff like that. Have it more versatile. But for what it is now, it's a good mechanic. But I I I personally like that type of mechanic where you could option out of holding it and just hitting it and like placing it in different type of situations and having more control over where the ball like situation is and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's cool. It's cool. Now to the win. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy the game. It's a good playoff Rocket League, and it's right. It's its own game too. It feels great to play sometimes when it doesn't have its little lag spike. But actually, I think it's recently new. Yeah, actually looking it up, its trailer really dropped like 2 months ago, and I think it was around October that it actually released. But it's a solid game for what it is right now. It's pretty good. But some critiques I have, yeah, of course, the little type of movement type of stuff and the lag spikes that it has, even without the lag happening on the computer. But over time, that stuff's gonna get patched and stuff like that. It's not gonna be a real big deal for right now. But what I can say is it's a solid game. I can give it about like I give it, especially if for the hope of updates, a good 7 out of 10. Leaning to 8 if it had some of those add-ons that I was saying to it, or if it was just a bigger map. But it's a fun, small game for sure, for sure. But like and subscribe, and like I said, if we get around like 10 likes, I'm gonna definitely go back, record more, record on different, playing different characters and all that type of stuff. But for right now, more videos on the way, and peace. Overseer out. Ooh, that's that new mic move. New mic move. That's that new mic move. That's that new mic move. That's a real high food. Yeah. Night dude. Night dude.